Diamonds are forever. The journey of Mommy Glenda's diamond birthday celebration has come to her final walk to stardom. Against all odds, moved by the wind, carried by the sea, and even scary thunder pounded her, Mommy Glenda walked steadfast towards the journey to fulfill. The prophecy of the spiritual division was a remarkable cornerstone on the life of Mommy Glenda ever since she was conceived by her mother. She was destined to be the wife of Divine Master Ruben Ecleo Sr., and whose faith is destined to serve humanity and fulfill the plans and programs of the spiritual division. Mommy Glenda was born on May 10, 1937 at Itago, Misamis Oriental, and the eldest daughter of the family. Her parents, Roberto Buray and Rufina Oliveros, were God-loving and God-fearing persons who oftentimes inculcated into the hearts and minds of their siblings the essence of love and righteousness. They were avid members of Rizalian Association of Mercy, an association founded by Rafael Mondihar. During her youthful days, she always witnessed a white dove on the shoulder of his father when conducted spiritual healing to his patients. And moreover, she saw a strange old man appeared every time her father did the healing process, while she always confronted with the old man and tell about her journey and destiny in life. Her parents sent her in school with noble contention and ambition for a teaching career someday. Mommy Glenda had abreast the impetus of such noble dream of her parents and showed her prowess in her studies that she will be a teacher in the near future. But her destiny was not engraved only by her own imagination and desire. It was written in the book of life by a mighty and unseen hand in the world's spiritual division to tread the journey for a great mission. She was meant to meet Ruben Ecleo in 1954 after a tedious and painstaking missionary works in highlands of Marayon Mountains in Bukidnon and Davao. Then and there, they get married in 1955 with some manipulation from Ruben's spiritual comrades, Dr. Yud Stovar and General Adriano de la Concepcion, and with Olive, Glenda's best friend. The couple lived in an ordinary and simple life in Hitago. Ruben engaged in tobacco peddling to sustain their needs for a living. In 1957, Ruben accepted the offer of Dato Santiago Ecleo as chief doctor of the Caballeros de Rizal Agricultural Endeavor with the condition that he will be receiving 700 pesos and a sack of rice monthly. The couple lived in Maguinda with their son, Rico. Mommy Glenda experienced great havoc in Maguinda while Ruben doing his mission as a doctor with the Caballeros in some places of Mindanao, Visayas, and in some part of Luzon. In 1958, Rico died by a stomach ache. With too much pain and frustration in the hands of the Caballeros, the couple promised not to go back again in Maguinda. Ruben established his own divine healing in Cabilan, where he cured thousands of patients every day. In 1959, the couple decided to transfer in Poyange and build a hospital which is made of round posts and nipa shingles. On April 17, 1960, Ruben Jr. was born at the Kamali, which also serves as hospital of patients coming in Poyange. Mommy Glenn showed intimate services by assisting patients and supporting Master in his land to establish a legitimate association for missionaries. The Philippine Benevolent Missionaries Association was founded on October 19, 1965 with great love. The couple inspires the people for peace and unity through the essence of righteousness to follow the law of God, the law of the government, and of the association. Divine Master entered in politics in 1968 as municipal mayor in Dinagat to expand services not only to the members of the PBMA but to all Dinagatnons and non-members of the association. He pushed Mommy Glenn to enter in politics in 1984 and garnered votes as senior board member of Surigao del Norte. Mommy Glenda started to plow the unraveled woes of the Dinagatnons, a stranger in their own homeland, to give land and title of their own. She pushed measures to segregate alienable and disposable lands from the mineral reserved areas, appropriating funds from her own court, and finally fought in the House of Representatives. Before Divine Master passed away on December 20, 1987, he bequeathed Mami Glenda a great mission for provincehood of Dinagat Islands. Master Ruben B. Clay Jr. assumed the office of the PBMA Supreme President and hold the responsibility, the supreme authority, to continue the gigantic mission implanted by the spiritual division. Strongly supported the new Supreme President in governing the once wilting aspiration of the association to stand firm and rekindle the way towards the fulfillment of Divine Master's dream. She made her first home run enacting Republic Act No. 6769, an act creating the municipality of San Jose on November 15, 1989. Mami Glenn doesn't wait the sun to set and wanted to change everything to light. Sleepless nights and restless days are just companions of her restless endeavors, akin to the supreme mission bequeathed to her by Divine Master. Issuance of presidential proclamation segregating alienable and disposable lands from the mineral reserved areas by then Presidents Corazon C. Aquino, Fidel V. Ramos, and Gloria Macapagal Arroyo marked the inception of the total development in Dinagat Islands. Over 300 million pesos worth of projects and programs through the Department of Agrarian Reform was distributed for farmers' beneficiaries. Land titles distribution, trainings and seminars, livelihood projects, farm-to-market roads, and other infrastructure projects. She gained respect from her contemporaries, government dignitaries, and other civil society. Numerous recognitions, awards, and citations have been received tantamount to her unselfish and untiring services she rendered to the government and to her constituents. The journey continued. Mami Glenn proposes House bills creating the province of Dinagat Islands. On October 2, 2006, President Gloria Macapagal Arroyo signed Republic Act 9355, an act creating the province of Dinagat Islands. The quest for provincehood was jointly and strongly supported by League of Municipalities, spearheaded by Mayor Bentlin B. Ecleo, Association of Barangay Captains, PBMA officials and members, and all Dinagat. Dinagat Islands took its independence as separate province from the mother province of Surigao del Norte, but the passage of such law and the question of constitutionality were raised before the Supreme Court through a petition for certiorari filed by the late Rodolfo Navarro and his other allies. The province was shaken with great confusion when Supreme Court favored its decision against petitioners and declared Dinagat Islands as defunct province, notwithstanding with the termination of internal revenue allotment to release it. Mami Glenn became governor and personally fights the plight for Dinagat Islands' independence. Provincial employees strongly supported her ideals and the PBMA as well. She exhausted all her personal financial resources to cope up financial obligations in legal battle just to regain juridical identity as a province. She might have encountered huge and gigantic turbulence and tribulation being a mother of her immediate family, being a mother of the PBMA, and being a mother of the province. Mami Glenda spreads her mighty wings around her children to protect and guard them against enemies and predators and against harm and destruction. She even gives love, inspiration, and bounty.
Governor Glenda has always been there for us, especially my family when my father died. She spent my siblings to school and helped me with my internship. Mami Glenda is very approachable. If we experience hardship even in my studies, she gives me advices and help me do the right things. She is indeed our inahan sa Kanunay Panabang, always there to lend a helping hand with no questions. In return, we are here to be of service to her because we love her so much, and to you, Mami Glenn, we will always be eternally grateful.
I've been with her for about 23 years as her staff and up to the present. I know her as a task and work-oriented managers and boss. Make things happen like the creation of Dinagat Islands as a province and the town of San Jose and others in the spiritual activities. She is very warm and loves to relate her accomplishments, problems, and issues via cell phones, and a fighter and a cool during the crisis or political affairs. She loves sports, or labi na gayud ang tawag nito, Scrabble, favorite yan ni Mami. She is very people-oriented kay iyang projects para gayon sa katawhan sa Dinagat Islands.
Tukad sa akong pagpanerbisyo, gikan pa sa unang panahon pa ni Divine Master. Kasi Divine Master man gyud nag-assign ako nga anak ko ni Mami assign. Akong nakita na kung si Mami Glenn dunay ang mga plano parte sa atong isla sa Dinagat, kung unsa may mga kaayuhan nga iyang iplano, iya gyud ang paningkamutan nga mahuman. Mahuman gani nga kining ato karong isla nahimo gining probinsya tungod sa sugo ni Master nga himua kining Dinagat nga usa ka probinsya. Kay mao na imong mission para kanako para sa mga katawhan.
My mom, being a mother, she's very caring. She takes care of us. Although my mother, during the time when she was on mission, she never had really a good chance to be with us all the time. So, pero naman iniwan kami sa mga taong kasaligan talaga. No? Like my yaya, she's been with me for 43 years. Since I was 2 years old. Ang yaya ko nandyan po sa akin. Hindi naman may tabo na ako, hindi rin sa pagiging responsable ng nanay namin na maski ano sila ka-busy with their mission, mapunta pa rin kami doon sa taong mag-aalaga sa amin na mga misyonaryo din, no? So, being a mother, wala akong complaint sa nanay ko. But she always takes care of us. She always asks what our needs are. She gives us the basic, the food, the shelter, the clothing, no? And the same with my dad. They always work hand in hand, no? When it comes to family matters, nandiyan sila parati. Although nga, as I have said, parating may representative lang. No? Kasi physically, they're always out there for the people. Yun ang parati nilang panguna talaga. No? Among others, it's always the people for them. Parang second, tuloy kami, second best. But we don't mind. No? With the love that we get back from the people also, it's all worth it. With all the comforts that we're having now, that we are enjoying now. Hindi man mabayaran ng pera yan. But with the love that also the people are giving us, hindi rin ma-equate ng pera yan. Yan, galing din yan sa hago ng akong parents, sa akong mami especially, and to our dad also. Since 60s pa, my parents are always on mission. Wherever nasaan yung daddy ko, nandun rin ang nanay ko, no? So talaga pagdating sa mission, hand in hand sila. Pagdating sa pamilya, hand in hand din sila. Pagdating sa PBMA, among others, above all talaga ang PBMA sa kanila. 60s, nag-start ang mission nila mami at saka ni daddy. And nagpasok din si mami doon sa politics, mga 80s. So, mag-86, nagiging congresswoman po si mami. Then, doon po sinimulan ni mami ang mission niya na binigay sa kanya ng daddy na pasimulan na gawing probinsya ang ating Dinagat Islands. No? So, 86, nag-start si mami ng pag-workout kung paano niya i-convert itong little island natin into something amazing what we are enjoying right now. So until this time, my mom is still fighting for the freedom of Dinagat Mons, no? Kasi hindi pa rin full-fledged ang ating entry of judgment. So once na ma-full-fledged po yan, kaya nga si Mami Taon, recently, she was not able to be here in our province for at least a year, no? Nagay siya sulduhi po. Bawal na daw magsweldo ka ng walay, I don't know what's going on, but walay sweldo siyang nanay ko ngayon. Pero hindi man lang naisip nila na lahat ng ginawa ng nanay ko is for the people. Everything she does is for the common good, no? So talagang sana naman ma-realize din nila kung ano rin ang naging sacrifice ng nanay ko for the betterment of this community, for the betterment of our family, and for the betterment of PBMA and the Dinagat Mons. So sana, yun lang naman ang prayer din namin sa pamilya na mahalin nyo ang mami namin. Kasi mahal na mahal po namin ang mami namin. Thank you.
Now, you give new life, new hope of the people of Dinagat Islands. We won the battle as a province. Tonight, on her ultimate steps to the journey of Diamond Jubilee of her life, Mommy Glenn, you are mighty enough to open for another portal of your journey.